Hello everyone, I hope that all of you are doing well. Today I'm gonna shave with a soap that I've been waiting for a while. I ordered it at the beginning of November when it was originally released, and thanks to Canada Post, the strike and the following delays post the strike, I received it at the beginning of January, just a couple of days ago. Based on the recording date, we'll see when the video will be up. But here is finally Outlaw. I received this set. As you can see on the label, that's a soap made by Gentleman's Knot and the awesome folks from the Shave-migos. This is Nicky, Sully and my buddy Carlos. You probably know them. I mentioned them in the previous video. This is not the first Shave-migos soap that I recorded the video of. I checked Lathering Shave-migos and this is their second soap. And boy oh boy, the wait was worth it. Smells really good. All the scent notes, they're nicely blended, and the best description that I can give you is this is a banger. It's really good. My nose struggles to identify individual notes, but I'm gonna read them for you. I have them over here. So the top scent notes are charred orange, cinnamon bark, bergamot and black pepper. I can see the orange there. The cinnamon bark, I'm not sure. So the orange and the bergamot is there, and there is a little bit of spiciness, but not really peppery, offensive type of spice. I don't know if the black pepper is playing role there. Let's move to the hard notes, which is clary sage, cypriol. I have no idea what cypriol is, probably a plant or a flower, tonka bean and plum leather. There is that sweetness that I can see, that I get, and probably some of these notes play a part for this. And the dry down notes, vetiver, benzoin, cashmere woods and cedar wood. Yeah, there is kind of like a nice balance to the smell, probably the woody notes, so it's kind of like sweet, woody, pleasant. It's just a very pleasant, nicely balanced scent, masculine, strong from the soap container, and there is a pleasant sweetness to it. I think that for me this is year-round scent and very good. My wife smelled it. I gave her a few soaps that arrived in my den lately, and this is her top pick as well. So we're gonna lather it together. That's a new soap, and also on camera I'm gonna shave for the first time with the new base from Chris from Gentleman's Knot. So you're gonna stick around for the lathering. The weather is cold, so I have my ceramic bowl by Fine Accoutrements warmed up with some hot water. My scoop from my friend Carlos, Shave on Gents. Shout out again to him, one of the Shave-migos. If you haven't checked their show on Instagram, please do. I'll leave a link into the description of the video. And I'll leave link to Sully, Nicky and Carlos profiles, so you can give them a follow. Generous scoop, around more than half of almond seed this time. You can see the soap in the bowl, shaking the water from my trotter brush. I'm just giving it a gentle squeeze. Not my first time using this base. It can take quite a bit of water. I did a test with another soap using the same base. But here you can join me for lathering. If you're not a fan, you know, you can use the slider and skip forward. But new soap, and this is the new base of Gentleman's Knot, so it will be probably interesting for some of you to check how it lathers. In no time we get the creamy consistency that I like. I'm gonna just agitate it a little bit more. So we spread the soap well. Also you can see it here at the brush. Now it's mostly on the brush. And now we're gonna start seeing the volume of the lather start to shape. The yogurty consistency starts to shape as well. It's very easy to lather. And don't be afraid to add water, as I mentioned. This one can take a lot of water. I purposely, with the same base, I tried off camera to add 3, almost 4 times more water than usual. The soap didn't have any problem. Didn't break the lather at all. Wasn't able to water it down to a point that I will dislike shaving with it. Here we go. We're already reaching a point that will do great for the shave. Just a few small bubbles that I want to whip. And that smell is so good. As I lather it, it's just staying nice and pleasant. Gentlemen's note, you really will have hard time to find something that you bought and you don't like in terms of smell. It's a super safe choice, in my opinion. I have quite a few samples, thanks to Chris, he sent them to me. And everything that I smelled so far from Gentleman's Note, yep, I don't mind having this soap in my collection. Ah, smells so good. And as I work it out, I can actually see that this can take even more water. As I mentioned, my scoop was generous. Yeah, the new base, the base, as Chris named it. Yeah, it's really good. Spoiler alert, because I already shaved with it. Not this soap, but so far, based on the lathering and everything that I see here, the performance is identical. Very nice. Okay, I'll prepare the face. The face is wet. I can certainly feel that this base is getting more lather, and it feels really nice, pleasant, and you can almost feel that it's hydrating your face as the lather stays, which is great. Will make the whiskers softer as we prepare for the first pass. And I'm bringing back a razor that I believe I didn't use for quite a few months in front of a camera. Highlighting in front of the camera, because this is one of my favorites. As some of you know, the stainless steel Apex with the original plus plate. Really nice razor. Probably the most efficient razor in my collection for me and for my skin and for my beard. I did off-camera test and I compared it with the Razorrock Jaws, Game Changer Jaws with the .84 plate, which is very efficient and pleasant razor, and I believe that for me the Apex stainless steel plus plate performs better in terms of efficiency. 2.5 days of growth. And I use Persona Comfort Coated. I continue to test this blade. I think that I'll make a video about it. And this is stretching how long I will be able to use it. This is the 5th or the 6th use, I need to check. And just for the test, I'm kind of like pushing this blade to see how it will perform. The residual slickness of the base, the new improved base by Gentleman's Note, it's excellent. And the blade, obviously, even though it's used for a few shaves already, glides smoothly. As the lather stays on my face, I feel a little bit more sweetness. From the scent notes. I do have to say that compared to the original Shave-migos, which is unobtainium right now, done by Lathering, I think that I like the smell of this one better. So good job, Chris and Shave-migos. Picking this scent is a killer banger. The other one is already really good and I like it a lot, but this one, it's just next level. Yeah, excellent residual slickness, great feeling on the skin. Gentleman's Knot was already good. Kensei is one of my favorite soaps to use, especially in the warmer days. And now this base is performing better than that, for sure. Even after one pass shave with the other soap that I use with this base, yeah, I could tell that this base is already significant improvement for me. Plenty of lather. As you know, the soap is taking a lot of water. This means that we're getting more and more luxurious yogurty lather over here. That's why I can talk into more details about the new base, because this is not my very first shave with it. If it was, I was not gonna come to a strong conclusion if it's better or not. I just needed a little bit more time, and not to have one shave only with it to be able to state, oh, do I see any improvement or not? So I used it, I checked it, how it compares with Kensei, which is already excellent in my opinion. So yeah, that's the thing with today's artisans, they are just improving their bases. Who is your favorite artisan? I have quite a few already, and you may see me always being impressed, and I'm thinking after trying a base that I really like, okay, that's it. This is gonna be the top, but they're close, yet with each shave you can find something that you like, and with each iteration, if they change their base, usually you see the improvement. Okay, second pass, cross the grain. The razor glides so well. And I feel that the apex will perform well even if I put the worst blade in it. It just has such a good blade clamping. I kind of like to back up my statement that this soap can take water. I made the lather slightly bit more watery than what I would usually go for. That being said, as I glide the razor, I don't feel that the lather is thin or doesn't provide enough kind of like protection or cushioning that some people describe. Just throwing this there, hopefully it's helpful, if that explanation matters to you. And please let me know in the comments if you tried the new base from Gentleman's Knot and what do you think about it. trying to speed things up because I'm talking a lot. But yeah, boy oh boy. The smell, the base, the glide of the razor, very pleasant. Try to do lighter coating as well, but still the leather is so good and kind of like yogurty that it's hard to go with absolutely light coating. There is a lot of residual slickness. I can feel that the blade is starting to get duller on the against the grain and cross the grain passes, but honestly not yet into a state that it's absolutely unpleasant. It's holding off quite well. I did nick myself a little bit on the second pass, cross the grain. Here we are, BBS. And boy, after 3 pass, the slickness off the charts again. Time for the alum block. Despite the fact that the blade starts to feel slightly duller, there is barely a thing. Just 2 tinglings there that lasted half a second, that's it. Even the nick over here, I cannot feel it. And that blade, I push it to the limit. I also rotate it on quite a few razors that I regularly use, so I'll share my impressions in detail in another video. So nice. Alright, now we're moving to the matching splash. And I keep, again, the old tradition. We're gonna open it together. That was hard to resist, to be honest, because I like the soap so much when I was smelling it off the container, that I really wanted to get the splash out and to put a little bit so I can test it. We're here, all the good stuff, alcohol based, there is witch hazel, there is some aloe, some other good stuff for your skin. If you can, yeah, here we are. You can pause and read the ingredients. Good stuff. A lot of skin food goodness for you. Interesting. I cannot sense much of a difference. The entire bathroom smells of the soap already. So there is just slightly bit of, kind of like I catch the alcohol mainly, and the rest kind of like blends with the smell. That's how good and strong the smell is from the lather. And I have the soap container closed. If it was open, it was gonna be smelling even more. And I get that sweetness as well. Oh, so good. Oh, here we are. Now as it's on my face, okay, I get more of the woodiness and the spices. Oh yeah, Yeah, way easier to get the woody, spicy, and it feels that the scent starts to become a little bit warmer, kind of like suitable for cold weather, but it's still all year round. Yeah, oh, the splash is good. Quite a bit of difference there in the notes. Oh yes. I'm happy that I left it so you can share you can see my first impression and I can share it with you. Oh yes, really good. Wow, congrats to Chris, to Carlos, Nicky, Sully. Today I shaved and shared the shave with you using Outlaw over here, the matching splash. Such an excellent set. I'm so happy that it's finally here, and I'm so happy that after waiting it for more than 2 months to arrive, it arrived and the splash bottle wasn't broken. I was ready for everything, so that's a bonus. What else did we use? We have the stainless steel apex and my trotter with the Mula STF synthetic knot over here. Thanks for joining me for this shave. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe.